Zoo Buddies, brought to you by Animal House, your local hometown pet store in business for 40 years. 2934 Cypress Street, West Monroe.
Good morning, everybody. We're here at the Louisiana Purchase Gardens and Zoo. I'm joined by Cheyenne Spates and Lisa Taylor. Thank you guys for being here.
Oh, no problem. Good morning.
Okay, we have a very interactive Zoo Buddy today. Who is this?
This is Kiara. She is one of our 3 Kinkajous here at the zoo.
And clearly, prehensile tail, which we've talked about, that helps her, a necklace of sorts. Tell me about their tail and kind of, the infrastructure of them.
So Kinkajous are really interesting. These guys are considered carnivores due to their canines, but they are in the family Procinidae, which are also raccoons here in America. And these guys are mainly fruit and nectar eaters, even though they're considered carnivores. So these guys are really important to the rainforest where they're from because of that. They stick their faces in those flowers for nectar and they immediately start dispersing that pollen. So they're really important to make sure that the rainforest still flourishes.
Right, and we just talked about seed propagation with some other animals too. So I mean, these animals have a huge benefit in our environment. They are necessary, like you mentioned, nectar. Things like peanut butter, they've got a very long tongue to help them get to that.
Yeah, that tongue is roughly 5 inches long, and they use that to collect juices while they're eating the fruit, as well as really getting into the flower to get as much nectar as possible.
And the feet. Something very interesting about their back feet. Tell me about that.
So their back feet actually, so when they're standing, their feet are like this, but their feet are able to do this maneuver, and that is so they can run backwards up a tree as fast as they run forward to be able to get away from predators.
I mean, they are pretty elusive little buddies. And you said that they don't see too well, but they are nocturnal, right?
Yeah, so these guys are nocturnal. So typically she would be sleeping like she's trying to do right now on Cheyenne's shoulder. And then at nighttime they come out. They're out there fooling with the plants, fooling with the fruit, the flowers, all that good stuff. And so their eyes are a little bit bigger, Jessica, like we always talk about nocturnal animals, and so they're able to maneuver at nighttime. But one of the cool things about these guys that I really like is they're called honey bears also. So these guys like to raid honey nests where the honeybees are. And that tongue does some, amazing things with the honey, but those claws, rip open the nest of the honeybees and tear up that honey like crazy. Now, they are not related to bears whatsoever.
Right.
But, that is really a cool thing about them that I really enjoy talking about.
Yes, and what's one of your favorite facts about them?
So I just really, like I said, the fact that they're considered carnivores but are mainly fruit eaters, but something I really enjoy is that they're related to the raccoon. And with that is so many people confuse these guys for primates, but with that tail is really what confuses others. But like I said, just like the raccoon, but they are the only carnivore. There are 2 carnivores, and they are one that have the prehensile tail. Only 2 in the world have prehensile tails.
Right. Thank you so much for introducing us to her. We'll have more information about her on our website, KNOE.com. And the zoo is open every day of the week between 10 in the morning and 5 p.m. You can get tickets for the boat ride, train ride, or to feed the tortoises and budgies at the front office. Taylor says they have had some rain delays on construction of that new Louisiana Purchase exhibit while crews are finishing up the exciting last touches. The reptile building is closed. You can request some reptiles, though, at educational programs or birthday parties.